Now this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. You're either gonna give me that watch, or I'm gonna strangle you with this microphone cord.
Welcome to Between Two Perns. My name is Jackson Dickert, and I'm joined here today by Bryce O'Connor, who is the CEO of Wraithmarked, which is a sci-fi and fantasy publishing company.
Yes.
Thanks for showering this morning, Bryce. I think you're the first guest from this convention who's been courteous enough to do so before the interview. I guess we'll just have to start calling you Mr. Clean.
Yeah, the problem is that I didn't shower this morning, which really speaks to your other interviewees.
No, this was just a line from the script.
You
reek.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Everyone knows self-publishing doesn't count as real publishing.
Yes.
It's inherently lesser than going traditional, and so I was curious, does it count as being traditionally published if it's through your own agency, Mr. CEO of Wraithmarked Creative?
Absolutely. Why do you think I started my own agency?
Okay.
There's no other way to do it.
Okay. Well, that's great to hear. The first novel Campfire Publishing released was my own, so I guess that means I'm a real author too.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the club.
You work with quite a few big names in the industry.
I do.
Name your favorite right now. Now. The clock is ticking. Do it. Pick a favorite child. Give me a name. Go.
Naomi Novik.
Go. Who?
Naomi Novik. I haven't worked with her, but...
Suck it, Daniel Green. I told you you'd never be Daddy's favorite.
Daniel, I love you.
Bryce, slap yourself.
Fine. We've had some rampant cases of plagiarism on this show.
Yeah.
From Brandon Sanderson stealing everything from Princess of Mars, all the way to Wesley Chu ripping off Ratatouille for the plot to all of his books.
Yep.
Sometimes two great minds think alike separately and create something wholly new on their own. That's not unheard of. Are you able to discuss anything about whether or not you'll be pressing charges against Blizzard for the similarities between your Shadows of Ivory cover and the Necromancer armor in Diablo 4, or do you think this is a simple cut and dry case of too lazy and uninspired character design?
It's more the latter, but the real problem is that if I press against Blizzard, then all of the scaly and furry fandoms will press against me for my Wings of War series. So we just kind of have this like even balance of like no one fucks with anyone.
Gotcha.
Because if someone fucks with everyone, we're all going down.
That makes total sense.
Yeah,
Cold War type situation.
Pretty much. That's exactly what it is.
You've published 12 books with a 13th on the way?
Sure.
Does that sound right?
No.
How many books have you published?
I don't know.
Okay.
I thought it was 11 this morning, but apparently it's 12. That's great. Thanks.
I'm not good at counting. I just went through your Amazon really quick.
That's why I went into physical therapy and not math. Sure. Yes. 12 books.
The one that's coming out is the second book in your Warform series, and it's called Fire and Song.
Yes, it is.
I don't want you to be disappointed when it releases, but you do understand that just because you name a book something similar to the first Game of Thrones novel, that it won't magically fly off the shelves.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Maybe this is why you're sitting over there and I'm sitting over here, is because I have a better understanding of how like the publishing industry works.
No.
It's okay. It's okay to cry in your interview. It's fine. Yeah, that one hurt, bud. It's okay. Do you want a hug? Too bad. I had a little sister and she was very mean to me. You're not actually going to get anything out of me, unfortunately.
Okay. I've heard that the book after Fire and Song is going with a different publisher than Wraithmarked. Can I just say it's so nice to be able to sit down with someone with such interesting and unique beliefs like you have.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to the question. Are you looking forward to having your first work published with the Writers of Future created by father of Scientology, L. Ron Hubbard?
I am, very much so. I've actually interacted with them previously on a meet, and they were very pleasant. I was bouncing back to my friends to talk about it.
Yeah, and so is that when you decided to publish with them?
No, I had committed to that concept a long time before that. Scientology really speaks to me.
I am on a quest to find the best tools for writers.
Yes.
And the number one tool that all writers need are pens. And it's no coincidence that the words fountain pen and foundational rhyme. Because you can't succeed as a writer without the tools that make you a good writer. Mm-hmm. Can we go through some of the pens I've found, and you can help me identify which one is the absolute must-have writing tool that all writers need?
Scrivener.
Why do you say Scrivener?
Because it's what I use. I'm sorry, is there a competitor I should be trying?
I've heard good things about some of the alternatives.
Yeah, Word's great. I've also tried Google Sheets, but, well, Google Docs, it's a little harder.
Any others?
Pages.
I've heard good things about, there's one called Campfire. I've heard.
What's Campfire?
Bryce, slap yourself again.
You guys need any more authors to publish? My next novel is 10K words away from being done. It's really cool. It's about fantasy. It's an urban fantasy novel with supernatural elements of horror in it. It's about like two kids and they like go into the scary house and they find a magic coin. And one of the kids, he get the magic coin, but he has to like trade his this is a little bit of a spoiler, but he trades his for it. So he becomes
I'll be back in a bit.
okay.
You keep going.
So he trades his, and it's really cool. And then like his buddy's got to stop him, and then like 10 years in the future, like his sister has to come in and like go against him too. And then, but like at the end, it's this whole eldritch god thing that is the problem. What do you think?
No.
Maybe you should talk to the rest of your team and see if they'd be interested in. I don't know. Yeah, just text them. Just send them a message real quick.
They say no.
They just gotta sit on it. That's all it is.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
Let's take a look at these pens. What do you say?
Yeah, show
Alright.
them to me.
So first up, we've got this bad boy. It comes with 24
Holy
of
shit.
all of these like fantasy sword pens.
Yeah.
So those are pretty cool.
Yep.
We've also got this guy right here.
Oh.
So like whenever you're writing and you have to kill a character off, that's the pen you use.
Yes, it is.
Another combo.
Yeah,
pen.
I can figure why you picked that one. There's tits in it.
Yeah, I've never picked up a Wraithmark book in my life. There's not enough cleavage.
Yeah. I've been told that. I've been working with artists a long time and getting more boobs in our stuff. But
Okay, good. I do a lot of charity work too. On this show, I give people advice. So my advice is to put more boobs.
yeah. How's your book selling?
I have almost 50 reviews on Amazon.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How many of them for your mother?
3 of them.
3. Actually, that's not bad.
Yeah,
That's
she
not
made
bad.
like a bunch of different accounts.
I'm like in double-digit percentages on mine from my mom, so you're actually I won't give you too much of a hard time. with
Okay,
that one.
back to the pens. We've got this tentacle.
Oh, well, as a fan of completely legitimate and very healthy anime, I do approve of the tentacle pen.
Okay, so that's your favorite so far.
So far, yes.
Okay, we'll see what else we've got. I'm pretty partial to this one. It's movable T-Rex pen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably stronger than your grip strength, so that would work.
I'd say so, but I thought it'd be cool. Like you could talk to your character. And, like, talk back.
Oh, so you'd have a friend for the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we've also got.
Nope.
But they could double.
Nope.
You could stick
Nope.
them up your.
Actually, that one. Wait, what did we finish that one?
No, you already.
Nope.
Okay, so we've got tools,
Oh,
just like you.
yes.
We got this this
About
bad
the
boy.
right size.
Yeah, you seem like the kind of guy who's going to be trying to compensate as much as you can.
I wasn't worried about compensation. I was worried about stimulation.
Oh, well, that'll get the job done, and then
Yeah.
you can click it if
Nail
you need
it.
a little bit extra.
Yeah, just that little extra. I have been told that a quarter inch is enough. So I imagine you have been told similarly. So
No, my Dickert is my name. My last name is not Dickert for no reason.
yeah, it's definitely not a compensation.
Out of all those pens, which one's your favorite?
I can't afford any of them.
What are you talking about?
They're all like double-digit prices. I can't afford any of those shit.
Because you had to pay for all the reviews on your books?
Well, that's a good starting place. I also had to pay my mom double to get me those double digits.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
In the arms of the angel.
So it seems like you're partial to the tentacle one, though.
The tentacle one, if I had to pick, it would be the tentacle one.
Okay.
For completely legitimate and obvious reasons.
Yeah, and then I also found this, which I thought would be super cool. You could put the tentacle on
Oh, see, but you give me that, and then you get the big red pen.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
The tentacle one would be going in, not like out. So
It's kind of a cool product because it farts every time you. with the pen.
Yeah, I'm into that.
It'll make your readers crack up.
Done.
Anyway, like I mentioned, I usually give out free marketing advice on this show as a marketer. You seem to have a pretty strong handle on marketing, advertising, and social media in order to be able to run the publishing company and sell the books the way you do. Mm-hmm. What's your best piece of marketing advice for all the new authors out there?
Don't trust you because you clearly haven't done your research.
Okay, what's one that might be more applicable because new authors couldn't afford me? So what's one that would be applicable to a wider audience?
Don't trust me because I also have a lot of trouble with it.
Again,
Call it Twitter instead of X because X is stupid.
Okay. Call it Twitter instead of X?
Why would you give up like the marketing power of the tweet?
Okay.
There's only one person in the world that I am confident I am smarter than, and it's Elon Musk.
Oh, okay. Well, Brandon Sanderson calls it X.
Yep, because, well, Twitter doesn't exist anymore, Jackson.
Disregard everything I just said.
As everyone knows, social media is a crucial part of your marketing, and I want to take a look at your accounts to try to figure out what you're doing well. Let's start with your Twitter account. The last two tweets.
We're not checking OnlyFans on this, are we?
No, I left out the OnlyFans.
Okay, I appreciate
The things I saw there, though, scarred me for the rest of my
Well, I
life.
told you I like the tentacle pen, man.
Yeah, well, I didn't think you could fit so many.
You practice. You start with one. You go to two. You go to three. Anyways, can we edit that?
Yeah, I'll take that out.
Okay.
So let's start with your Twitter account. The last two tweets from your account, not retweets, have 20 and 11 likes respectively.
Yes.
But your account has 93,000 followers on it. Where do you buy your bots from? How do you keep them from leaving? And how did you get them to leave so many 4- and 5-star reviews on books that you've written that are barely 1-star material?
So those aren't bots. Actually, those are followbacks. So when I was starting my career, I would spend about 30 minutes a day doing followbacks, which I thought was the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
And so when I launched my book, I had about 35,000 followers, and I got like 15 buys off of that, which back then was enough to make you like the bestseller on Amazon.
Or to get a tentacle pen.
Or to get a tentacle pen. Actually, I should have invested earlier. You're right. No, I needed them for the OnlyFans. Edit that. So those were all followbacks, and I continued to do that, and I continued to do that until I realized how much of a tool practice it was, and I stopped about, what day is today? Like Monday.
Well, thank you for sharing that. So you don't recommend doing followbacks?
God, no, it takes so much time.
You had one other aspect of your social media that I was curious about.
Yeah, let's hit it.
On Instagram.
Yes.
You posted a picture of your dog with the caption, Dad really seems to think that the best way to wake me up in the morning is with a tickle attack.
Yes.
As you can see, I'm not opposed. I have trouble getting out of bed in the mornings, so I was wondering what your rate would be to come wake me up in the morning with a tickle attack.